Welcome to the stream, guys. How we all doing? How was the weekend? Let's get this thing going. Hold on a sec. What's going on, guys? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Zel? Morning. Silver morning. Oasis Mano. Welcome, guys. Welcome. How's it going? The usual suspects are here. You guys excited? Monday, fresh week. End of May as well, by the way. End of May. Yes, sir. Why not? Why not? Mondays are exciting days. It's just over the weekend is too long. 2 days. I start itching my. I've got to get my daily dose of action. So yeah, I'm very excited. Let's do this. What are we looking at? The watch list is just I've added two things to it, and VMW for the gappers. Any of these gappers I'm not too interested, to be honest. Even SIGA, which has run on Friday really beautifully. I was looking at this day, Friday's movement. I was hoping it's going to be on Thursday, which it didn't. So for that reason, I think I left it alone. But it did run really beautifully. It's a high range stock as well, so it's going to run either way. It's going to be quite choppy. If it does move and take up a direction, then it might give us some opportunities. That's why I'm keeping it, but I'm not really this is one of those that it's not low float. It's definitely not low floater, but it is related. It's a bio stock, so that those stocks can have almost similar price action to the low floaters. So that's why I'm worried about it. If it starts to pop, it might get sold. But the thing is, it doesn't get sold very heavily. That's the good thing about it. Yes, there has been really good rug pulls on it, especially on Thursdays. By the way, right over here is beautiful, just beautiful. Anyways, so it's cleaner, to be honest. The price action, even pre-market, is cleaner price action. So we'll keep an eye on it. If it starts to actually take up a turn and make up a direction, then we will follow it. The rest, Eno is a beaten down stock. It's almost dead, in my opinion. It's almost close to zeros, and it's just picking up for no reason at all. There's only one reason, is just I think they've joined. They are at the healthcare conference, something to do with that. I don't think it's a catalyst enough for it to drive it further. If it does, then we might have a chance to actually short this thing. But overhead cost could be very, very high. So leave Eno alone. Buyout rumors on VMW. If that's true, and if it's been already confirmed, then these kind of price action usually is very, very narrow range, very small range, basically, if it's confirmed. Now, if it's a buyout rumor, then there could be some opportunities on it. Say, for example, they come out and say, well, there's no such thing as this rumor, then it could drop back to its original decided price, which is about 95s. But as it stands, it seems like it's going through. I'm pretty sure it might be going through because it's holding up 114. But we might get some chance here on this one if it doesn't. I am keeping similar sort of watch list as last week's. Mostly because Spy has been in play, not greatest play in the book, to be honest, but it's still been play. As you can see now, Friday was beautiful on Spy. Initial chop, we always concerned about that initial chop. Remember, that initial chop on Spy came in, And then once it made up its direction, that's why you want to have that first 15 minutes zone. You want to create that zone of yours. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it YB zone. I know Silvers likes that. YB zones, create them, and then make sure that it's under or over that if you're going to trade anything, right? Which is correlated to SPY. So in this sense, the 39 and also 391 and 39394 was the zones we created, and they broke it and then never looked back. So that was very, very nice, decent, clean moves. And now today, being Monday, it's gapping up and trying to fill that gap. Well, actually, no, not fill that gap. Gain whatever is lost on Friday. Generally, here's the thing. Generally, it's not like 80-90%. Its general idea is that Friday usually is the down days on SPY, and when it does go down, it goes down and gives us a good range like that. On generally, that's the idea. On Mondays, it's a reversal, or basically pullback days to the upside. Anyways, that's SPY for us now. What do I think about SPY? At the moment, to be honest, I don't have a clear read on it, but I think today being Monday is going to be choppy, right? 1. 2, we are already seeing a bounce on it, so that bounce might have a continuation to the upside. Because if you look at the daily, our overhead resistance is about 397, right? 397s. So if it does start to take out 394s, then there's not much of an overhead resistance until 397. So there's some room for it to actually go for a nice green day. But I wouldn't expect too much, to be honest. I don't feel like it's going to go that high. That's one case scenario. Now, if it does decide to stay under VWAP, especially under 393s, then chances of drifting lower will be there, definitely. So chances for both sides, opportunities will be there. So we'll have to keep an eye on it, just like we've been doing on SPY for the last 2-3, in fact, a week. We just wait. It's a waiting game, especially on Monday. Now, I'm not saying this to you guys. I'm saying it to myself. Just wait. It's just a reminder to myself. When it comes to SPY or the other big names, Apple, AMDs, they're pretty much going to be similar to price action on SPY. AMD's relative weakness. Here's the relative weakness example, guys. This is relatively weak to the SPY. When I say relative weak, that's to the market. Okay. AMD is relatively weak to the market. Why? Because market is gapped up and holding its gap, but AMD somehow is actually gapped down and holding the gap down. So that's your relative weakness. So if I was to short anything when SPY starts to show weakness, it will probably be AMD. All right. What else? Let's have a look at Apple. So see the difference between AMD and Apple. Apple is also kind of like 50-50, not very strong. I can't call it relative strength or weakness. It's just in the middle, but we'll see if it does give us opportunities. I just kept it just in case if SPY starts to make up a direction. NIO, just kept it because we've been trading this for a while. Not the greatest daily. It's just in the middle of nowhere. Again, just like AMD, it's got relative weakness on it. So again, if opportunity comes for shorts, it'll be either AMD or NIO. It's already showing what sign of weakness, as you can see. Right. Redbox. Now, this is interesting. Redbox has run in the past, as you can see. It's a runner. So that's what we call a runner, right? It runs and it gets heavily shorted, but when it does run, it runs quite a bit. Now, the first time it ran from about 10s to 20, let's say 30s, right? 10s to 30s. That's $20 move, right? In a few days. And then it just drops down, slowly drifted down and took over. And I believe it was a recent IPO. I might be wrong on that one, but it drifted down all the way to our 150s. It's picking up now. Again, it's just getting back in play. That's what I would say. Now, from here onwards, the volume started picking up, the range started picking up, and there's more interest in it. Basically, a lot of people must be watching this. So that's why I'm keeping it. Still, the volume is picking up. The range picked up again. At this point, I left it alone. I was watching it on these days. After it started to die down, then I stopped watching. But since Friday was a good range day with good decent volume, then I brought it back to the watch list. We'll keep an eye on it, guys. There might be opportunities both sides on this one. I'm not very strongly biased, but I think it will pop and drop because I don't want to take too much of a time. I don't want to go too much into detail on those things. If you want, I can cover it later when I'm free. KO, I kept it because KO Coca-Cola is bouncing off of 200 EMA. Again, 60 level as well. There was some decent levels on the daily. Maybe not actually. Decent level was about 59s. But hey, it's bouncing up from this drop. Usually these kind of drops get bought up because they are quite strong companies. As you can see, they are almost one of those growth companies that any percentage drops get bought up. The only issue with this one is the drop was only a few days. I really would have liked it if there was a drop and then just a pause like this day here. This drop, 1, 2, 3 days of pause. 1, 2 days of drop and then third, fourth day pause. So we could see some pause here before it starts to climb up. Now, if it does that, the opportunity for a day trade might not be there, but opportunity for swing longs might be there if you're taking options. Not the greatest of the ticker to watch, to be honest. UPST, I left it alone. I did mention this when it gapped down like this, and I mentioned, guys, be careful with this one. When you see such a gap on a stock that is already beaten down badly, there's bound to be a continuous days of green bounce coming. So this is exactly the example of what I was trying to give you on these days. Just be careful trying to short this thing because we might see them some slow attempt to fill the gap. Now it did try to fill and attempted, but now with this red day, it's kind of like it might be an inclination. Is that right? Is that the word? I might be wrong on that. It's Monday, guys. Anyways, that might be a sign, a clue that it might have a continuation to the downside. We might see a red day. If that's the case, we might see some opportunities for the short side. So short biased on UPST. We covered the gappers, guys, and earners. We did trade Cisco the other day. WMT, I might take it off because it's already been quite a few days since earnings. We might, on WMT, by the way, we might see some pop coming into it, which already looks like it. All right. TJX is also an earnings, but as you can see, I wanted to show you this. That's why I kept it here because you see earnings play is voided on this one. Because as you can see, the low gets you see what I mean? That the gap filled. No, so there's no earnings play on it. Right, so let's get rid of that. That's why I kept it there. What's up, Solid? What's going on, man? Let's check your AMC. AMC's decent move on Friday, to be honest. Interesting, very nice daily is looking good. Yeah, I like it, to be honest. The only thing is the volume isn't that great, so putting it back in play stocks could be difficult, but I like the daily, definitely. So let's keep our old friend AMC. Let's keep that. Anything else, guys? Anything else that I might have missed? I like the daily on AMC. Yep, it's broken the crucial levels. It's weak. It's done its pullback. This might be a decent day. Another move down. So yeah, AMC looks interesting. Probably What else did we have? Redbox. What else was I looking at? Which was actually, yeah, Redbox. This one could potentially give us something decent, but we'll have to wait on it on Redbox. The other one was and also Sega could be an opportunity as well, but we'll just have to again wait for it. There's a lot of interest now. What's the volume we are trading at this moment? 10.6 million already. 10.6 million already, guys. So it's actually half of what it traded on Thursday. So huge volume. Now with this kind of volume, you might think is good. It's actually not. It's really not, because once things get crowded, it gets a bit too difficult to find an edge on it, right? We don't want too much of a crowd, right? So that's why we have to be a bit careful. Let's see what it does. Vero. Yeah, I looked at Vero earlier actually. What was I thinking on that? Vero, yes, I did. Look, this is the thing. Let's have a look at why I left it alone and why I left only alert and why I didn't put it on ticker. One, you don't want to put a lot of tickers here unless it's absolutely something that you think is in play. It's gone out of play. It was in play here, maybe here. Look at the volume, right? Look at the volume. And over here it died down. But then again, I looked at it. I started putting it back in play here. Why? Because of earnings. Catalyst was there behind it, and also daily looked really good for a possible breakout. And in fact, we traded for that specific setup. But I think it didn't work out that great. But now, it's coming off of the highs with very low volume. Like we're talking 11 million volume. Compared to, let's say, previous days, let's say 40 million, 30 million, 20 million, and the peak was about 106 million. So I'm not saying it's very low volume, but the volume is dying down. But it's worth to keep an eye on it because it's got a really decent, clean day intraday moves, especially on Friday. So you might want to keep it there, but at the moment I don't see much unless it starts to take out that 15. We'll see what it does. And to the downside, if you ask me, we could short it. Yes, we could short it. Shorting opportunity is there. Is there shorting opportunity? Yes, there is. So to be honest, I like Vero. I like it. It's not that bad. Daily could be better for sure. But if it starts to pop, right, any levels, like let's say VWAP in relation to 13 levels, this level here, and if it starts to reject from it, yeah, that could be something good. Vero, yeah. Let's keep that. Because the volume is about 11 though. Yeah, just be careful on it. Be careful on it, guys. You know what? You guys keep it. You know what? If it starts to do something, let me know, right? No. Yeah, not in the top 5. No way. No, Vero is not. So for those of you who've checked the daily analysis on my the program, they should know that this goes out the watch list. What else? BA. Let's have a look at BA. We still have time. 3 minutes to go, by the way, guys. Right. BA, nice clean moves. Very weak. I was looking at BA, but I thought like this was too beaten down, and BA could be one of those choppy ones. For BA, you gotta be able to read. See, the thing is, BA you can't trade it. I gotta be honest with you. BA is very difficult to trade on a 1 minute chart. So if you're gonna trade anything like these, sometimes on AMD as well, guys, you're better off trading 2 minute or 5 minute charts. Much cleaner, much less choppy. The reason why I keep my 1 minute chart is because I tend to chase momentum, and I need that quick 1 minute chart. But if you are trading something like that, definitely stick to 5 minutes. Now, I don't, so I'm gonna keep it out, I guess. Let's say 121. So it's pretty. Look, here's the thing. Pretty weak, right? Overall, generally pretty weak stock at the moment. Beaten down. Has it done its bounce? Let's say it has done here. It has done here. There's a continuation. So the chance actually on this one for possible shorting opportunities might be there actually, because have a look at this. So basically we had a drop, healthy pullback, a drop, healthy pullback, and this could be the another continuation to the downside. But I'm only worried about it. We might be shorting it right at the lows of the range when it comes to daily. But you never know. Right, well, we can keep that on the side. Let's keep BA as well. Because keeping BA, what it does is it also keeps you aware of the airlines, what airlines will be doing. So if BA starts to drop or starts to pick up, then you can actually understand what airlines might be doing as well at that point. All right, that's pretty much it, the watch list. Let me just update that for the Discord, for our lovely Discord. Let's go. Okay, where's our watch list? All right, so this is going to be deleted. And then we'll put the new one. Et voila. Here we go. All right, guys. Anything I missed? If I didn't, then best of luck. I wish you best of luck, especially being Monday. Be very, very careful. The last thing I want to receive is messages at this point. I usually keep it on do not disturb, but somehow I got message anyways. Right, let's go to our Neo. What shall we keep today? On our 4 charts, let's keep AMC. Strangely, AMC seems interesting, to be honest. Okay, oh no, UBS DBA. Let's keep SIGA as well. Why not? Okay. Moving on to the 4 charts. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. All right, SIGA. Wow, AMC is dropping. AMC is dropping. There you go. Interesting. It's too early for me to make up my mind. Looks interesting to me though. Looks very interesting. Yesterday's close, I believe. Yeah, 12 broken down. Yeah, AMC interesting. Is AMC back? It could be. Daily looks nice. Yeah. SPY is dropping as well. SPY had a drop of almost 70 cents in like within 5 seconds. Yeah. Keep an eye on AMC. Keep an eye on AMC. For those of you who actually have been in the program, they should know what to do with it. I would definitely warn you. It's still early, but if I were to take anything, it probably will be AMC because of the daily. SIGA is also looking weak, which I was kind of really thinking that it will be. Neo. Ooh, okay, Neo. Wow, there's some action today, huh? Oh, AMC looks really good on the daily though. Neo as well, guys, by the way. Neo looks very, very good at this point. Keep an eye on Neo. If it starts to trade anything under this 1660s, this yesterday's low is a good level. That level is actually daily level as well. So Neo's level to watch is this, for sure. For sure. AMC is back on the VWAP. Rejection of the VWAP could be a potential chance on this one, guys. So AMC, looking at it. Looking at AMC. $11.86. I tried $11.86, guys. I'm gonna give it a shot. And give it a shot. Just over, I would say, around break of VWAP. You know the drill, guys, right? Break of VWAP is the oh shit handle. Let's go. Let's go. SPY is helping us, so that's gonna be good. And also Neo looks interesting, guys. Neo for a possible short, maybe. This is still early, I would say, on Neo. AMC flushed. Let's go. Not really flushed yet. Not yet, sir. I will tell you when it flushes. Really. Neo looks much better, to be honest. 1560s, I might actually chase this Neo. I'm just waiting on the SPY is bouncing though. That's not really, it's relatively very weak Neo. So I might try Neo here, guys. 1560, 1558 I think I got, guys. 1558. Wow, early entries. What's going on? 1558, Neo, short. This one, we gotta leave it some room because we want to make sure that it doesn't actually take out that VWAP. If it does, then I'll exit there. Some action, guys. On Monday, very strange. Actually, you know what? Some Mondays could be like this. SIGA, SIGA, yes, SIGA definitely is a possibility, yes. Yeah, we might be late on it though, unfortunately. Yeah, that is we are late on it. There's some decent opportunities, guys. Okay, let's go. Lucid as well. Wow. There's so many things to watch. But just remember, if SPY starts to... Remember, we are still in that chop zone in SPY. In the SPY. And things that we have taken could actually have an effect. Now, AMC, not so much. But Neo could have an effect if SPY starts to bounce. So we have to be careful with that one. But I like it. I likes it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Monday. Let's start with a bang. Yes, sir. Let's go, Neo. Let's go, baby. Come on, drop. All right, AMC, time to get serious on this bad boy. AMC, looking good, looking juicy right now. Okay, looking for a partial on AMC. Beautiful. 1157. Yes, sir. Close to 50s partials. Anytime now, maybe. Oh, even better. Okay. All right, 56, 53s. Come on. 54s. 55s. I had to take some out, guys. 55. Sorry, I had to chase the exit as well, but that's fine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Neo. Let's go, Neo. Come on. Yeah, too fast. It is too fast. I have Yeah, it's kind of something that comes maybe with experience. I just, at the start of when things starts to move, you kind of have a feeling, this that although today, look, I always say to myself, like, Mondays definitely wait 10-15 minutes, right? But that's not so true. It's not like set in stone. When you see an environment where things are actually gonna move, it seems like it wants to move, then you gotta be quick. But it's kind of like one of those things that you have a feel for it. You can't really teach it because there's no specific price action that I can tell you, oh, this is, what, this is this. It's kind of like one of those feelings that you. Anyways, back to our trade. Beautiful, beautiful entry. I love that entry. Beautiful AMC, and then a Neo as well. A bit of a chase, but this is kind of like a breakdown kind of thing. It's not really sort of. I can't ask for much on that one, to be honest. AMD washes down. So yeah, AMD, as I was mentioning earlier, if you were gonna take short, it'll probably be AMD. So I wasn't, to be honest, paying attention to it. Sega could pop now, but I don't like the way it's actually done that pause there. Let's go AMC, guys. I might be done for the day, right? If AMC gives me like two, hopefully three exits, and also Neo few exits, I'm done. Yep. Wow, AMD looks quite clean though. I gotta admit. Let me put AMD here. Looks kinda clean. See what it does. We are looking for a possible bounce coming into SPY now. Just be careful. Just be careful. Our AMC is relatively very weak. Neo as well. Looking good on Neo. Possible partial opportunities, right? Remember, our stop is trailing the VWAP, just on the break of that VWAP. Let's go AMC. Solid, did you take AMC? Anybody took AMC? It was quick. I must admit, it was quick, but it did definitely give you that chance. I did mention, let it pop. Right? It did pop. So you can't really sort of, there's no excuse. I thought you were watching that, bro. Anyways, SPY is bouncing. As I mentioned, this is the bounce coming in. Now, is it a reversal or is it a bounce? We'll see. Let it bounce towards that VWAP and see what it does. I might take some out on Neo, guys. 1527s. 1527s. 28s is fine as well. Around, I had to chase it. 29 even. 29 even. That's fine. This one I didn't take too much, to be honest. Slight bit, because just in case if it decides to, it's still Monday. The partial is not too much. Awesome. RDBX. Let me have a look at on the other. Let's keep our AMD. Look at that bounce coming in. Look at that. That is no, you can't. And it's strong as well. SPY is strong as well. So we might have to. We'll see. We might. I want to be a bit slightly patient on it. Slightly patient. Both of them are under VWAP. See what it does. But here's the thing. If SPY starts to take out this level here, 39350s, this area here, recent pre-market high or high of day, then I would be worried about these trades. But if it starts to reject from this area and starts to continue down, we might be either going into a chop or a continuation to the downside, which could be really good for both of these shorts. RDBX, yeah, RDBX is interesting. Here's the thing, RDBX. Let's have a look at that. It's actually, getting heavily shorted. But keep an eye on this one. There might be something here. But I would wait. Here's the thing. I would actually wait on RDBX to do this. Let's zoom in on RDX. Boom, yes sir. If it starts to take out 550 break, or even before it, we can start 545s and then break of 550 for a possible push to the upside. If it does push that, there might be slight squeeze coming in. But what is the next level? 575. There's overhead resistance, 575, sixes, quite a bit. But if it comes with a volume, there could be some push to the RDBX. Keep an eye on it. Yes, sir. AMC, yeah. There's a setup there for sure. Yeah, you want that SPY to be rejecting though. It's gonna help it. Okay, yeah, I would say so. I mean, if SPY wasn't doing that, I probably would have added there definitely. Although it doesn't have that much of a correlation to SPY, but sometimes it could be. You see these two candles, the pop. You see that? So you can't ignore that, the correlation. Like these two pops, very similar timing. Let's hope that SPY actually holds here, as in rejection from the high of days. 200 EMA is there as well. Let's see how strong SPY is, or how weak it is. If it's weak, then it's gonna stall here and starts to drift from here. That's a good area for it to be reversing from. And this is looking interesting, Neo. Even now, I'll wait for the SPY. If SPY starts to show weakness, then I might even look into adding on Neo, but not just yet. It's too early. Finally got your entry. That probably got you stopped as well, isn't it? Now, if your entry was here. Let's say, for example, now this candle closed above VWAP. I might be too late to call it, but now your hard stop could be at 1180s, 1181s, right? It's done its stop run or liquidity hunt. Now this might actually start to move. If it doesn't, then you're in the wrong trade, I guess. Oh, no, silver. Come on now. I think we brainwashed you last week. I think I brainwashed you proper, right? Every day I was picking on you, and like, okay, why would you take it here? Why would you? I give you a hard time, man. But still early for this one. If you had entered there, definitely your stop now for me as well. My hard stop will be around 1182s, 83s. I'm worried about the SPY showing strength though. Let's see what it does, whether it follows it or not. As you can see, looks very weak. 1191, not necessarily. Now it's 1181, 1182s. Yeah. Oh, okay. Initially, yeah. It makes sense. 11, yeah, for sure. Oh, Neo looking good. I'm so tempted to add on that Neo. But Monday, I have to be careful, guys. Monday, I have to watch out. So what else are you guys watching? Mano, what's up? You're quiet. Where's Oasis? James. And where is our... Let's have a look. This Neo is actually popping. So Neo actually has more correlation. There you go. So I'm going to be exiting Neo soon. I'm going to have to exit soon, guys, because SPY is actually showing some strength. Still waiting on Neo to actually... it might close there. Waiting for it to close at least. This could be a good example on Neo. Waiting for it to close. Still early for it to close, so this could run. SPY is running. I might exit early, guys. I might have to break my rule here. Yeah. 1573. I exited because you can't ignore that, guys. You can't ignore that. So 1573, I couldn't wait for this to close because it was still early for the 1 minute to close. Because if I had waited, I would have had to wait for 16s. If it does give us another chance, I'll take it for sure. If it's trade under 1570s, I have to wait for that. And also I'm out on the AMC. So here I was mentioning, is this a reversal or a pullback? This was actually a reversal. Remember, SPY does that. So now it shows strength, and overhead resistance, remember, wasn't that much. So potential longs on relative strength stocks could be ideal at this point. So what else are we looking at? Are we looking at possible longs on certain things? Choppy. So it's living up to its name, the Monday. It might be going into chop, guys. So we're talking, the range is quite a bit though, 391 to 394. Yeah, this actually, if you forget what happened here, this in itself looks quite strong. We'll see. UPST. UPST. Ooh, UPST. Oh, okay. It's breaking that 45. UPST popping. Now, to be honest on this one, what's the volume like? I'm kind of thinking short. This is still early though. That's the problem. It's still the front side. So if you can wait for it, if it does give you the chance for the backside, you might have to wait for that, because it seems like yes, the level on UPST. Sorry, are you watching that one, or hold on? Let me bring up UPST. Yeah, yes, this is the level for sure. That is the level. Right now it's testing that. It could reject from it, but that's still early to call it, and especially SPY going like that. No. Neo really looks like a. All right, Zell, no problem, mate. Have a good one, yeah? Take it easy. Yeah, that's why you wait. Because it seems the momentum is behind. You see the price action here? Momentum is behind it. So that chasing that, or relying on that, however strong the level is, it's kind of very, very, very dangerous to be shorting at the front side. Fake out might happen. If that's the case, then we'll look into it. But at the moment, as it stands, it's broken that. For UPST, it's very difficult for it to be doing a short squeeze. Forget about that. It's not going to do that. So you see that rejection? Now the rejection is coming in. Okay, let's see what it does. No, it's too early. It's too early. For me, it's too early. Yes, sir. Okay, so UPST, we're watching this. Interesting. Sega was the only one that that really continued. The reason why Sega continued to go is because it's not correlated to SPY. So Sega has been doing its own thing. So there are stocks that does their own thing. It's got their own like catalyst. There might be low floaters. They've been pumps and dumps kind of stocks. They are completely different to what we are looking at when it comes to Neos and your AMDs and your Teslas, Apples. They will follow SPY. Well, when I say follow, not necessarily follow, they sometimes might lead, especially when it comes to Tesla or Apple. Okay. What I'm seeing on Spy as well, if you notice, it's yeah, it wants to go, but it also wants to not go. It's like, shall I not? I just maybe not now, maybe tomorrow, something like that. So that kind of looks interesting to me. There might be some chop coming in into Spy. Yeah, so UPST is actually rejected now. You can call this a proper rejection if it closes something like that. So we'll see. UPST is at a really, really good level for you to be, I would say, starting at a really good level. You, yeah, right. If it does, it might give us a chance. It might give us a chance now. So we'll wait. Look at this spine. Like when I say like it doesn't want to go, does it not want to go? It's like it looks heavy, right? I'm tired, things like that. So spy is at the moment acting like that, but um, again, it's still early to call. We'll wait for that first half an hour. Usually, in the first half an hour, you do get the a bit more idea. Oh, Neo looks interesting for a re short. Neo right about here, but the issue here is it's just still over VWAP. No, I'm gonna leave it, guys. Mondays I'm careful. I've got a slight winner on AMC and pretty much very close to break even on Neo. Maybe slight red. So I'm still okay. Spy is dropping, so Neo. Okay, now that Spy is doing that, Neo might be a better chance for a short. What's our AMC doing? Okay. What fees? AMC is also just this my setup isn't there though. Although having a looking at discretionary approach, yeah, we could start on Neo and AMC if there is an F, guys. If we start to break that 393 on Spy. By that time, it might be late on these, but it's worth waiting. Might as well. Okay, let me change this to red box. Anybody, by the way, guys, red box. Anybody. I couldn't get in. I couldn't. I was watching it on the other side, on my other chart. Red box. Please tell me somebody got in that bad boy. Look at this, guys. Look. What did I tell you? What I tell you? Wait for it to break 545s, okay, and add on the break of 555s. Boom, boom. 2S done. Your stop is initially here, and then you're laughing. That's your trade of the day. That's the one we missed. Silver, come on, buddy. Silver is the one who's mentioned it here somewhere when it was actually here. And this is look at the volume, right? On the hold. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like red box hold. Dude, we might have missed Neo. Okay, I'm just gonna wait up, guys. I'm not gonna chase anything at the moment. I don't think I have an edge at the moment. I need to wait for things. Red box as well might give us some opportunities, but kind of dangerous. Oh, did you? Lovely. Okay. Just where I was waiting for the spy. Spy's under 393, so it looks okay to me. But for me, it's a chase now. I'll be okay with that because spy is definitely weaker now, for sure. So UPST basically drops from there. This is the thing. Right here, I was mentioning this the front side. Even here would have been the front side. So that's why I didn't take it. The backside would be if it starts to actually attempt to take the highs or get close to at least do a pullback. That will be the backside. Oh, did it not AMC for? Oh yeah, AMC in our initial stop. You mean? Yeah. Oh, it might not have actually. Yeah, it might not have. Yeah. For me, I took a partial. Remember, I took a partial, and then I had to bring my stop because at that point SPY was. I might take another short on AMC, by the way, guys. 1167s, 1167s. I'm okay with that. Yeah, 1167s, guys. Short 1167s AMC one more time. Lego AMC, come on, baby, let's go. Again, our initial. What the heck just happened? All right. So on AMC, our initial stop could be around 1190 something. But ideally, I would rather. I'd rather wait for it to actually pop towards that VWAP. If it starts to trade over VWAP, I don't mind exiting early as well. So yes, that could be our stop at 1190, but I might exit early as well. But looking good. Neo is looking good, by the way. Silver. RDBX is back on. Yes. This is the thingy for really scalpers, guys. At this point, this could be something. If I normally what I do with these kind of stocks, if I do trade this, I don't trade anything. It's just this one, concentration on that one, pure level 2 time and sales, tape reading, and price action on 1 minute. That is pretty much it on these. Because there will be quite a lot of moves on this one that you need to be able to use your hotkeys and exit quickly and enter quickly on these ones. Quite different to what I normally show on the stream. I don't like to do that on the stream because that could get really confusing. I wanna on the stream I wanna show something that people could at least try to understand, and it's easier to understand, right? That's what I'm trying. Yeah, Siga, I did mention we didn't take that. That's the problem. We missed that one. And the good thing about that one is it's just about luck as well. You know, the ones that we traded, like for example AMC, beautiful, and nothing wrong with that. AMC was beautiful. Still looking good, right? Yes, sir. I think if when AMC starts to take this out 1150s and starts to trade under it, there could be some decent moves on that bad boy, because we are looking at continuation to the downside on daily. We've had our pullback, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it. Now the continuation could be due on it, and if that's the case, these days could be big. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Neo. Okay, what else do we have? UPST. UPST gave us a little bit of a. Yeah, I think it's just I couldn't take it. It was too quick. It was too quick. Yeah, UPST's daily looks as well really nice. I think I missed on it. This is interesting. I'll keep a lookout on this one on the side. Let's have a look at UPST. Yeah, there was some opportunity, but again, as I said, very quick. What is the Yes, sir. First partial coming in. Almost to the lows. First partial to the lows. And here we go. Okay, it might break the lows as well. Let me just be a bit greedy as I usually am. That might come back and haunt me, but that's fine because I can move my stop now. Now from 1190s goes down to 1180s. Stop. Now that's not hard stop, remember? That's not hard stop. Just to give you an idea. Although SPY's overextended to the downside, so this was actually a potential partial, to be honest. That was a good partial area. So I'm looking up a partial right about now. Okay. I was looking for partial. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. That's fine. It was perfect time. It's just I broke my own rules, but that's fine. I usually take any washes to the lows. I will take something off. Yeah, that's my bad, guys. That's my bad. That's a perfect partial area there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Neo is looking good as well. Dude, I think Neo is about to break the lows. If it does, then you're gonna hit the new 1528, 1530s is ideal area for partials. So if it was me, I would have taken the 1530s, 1528s, this area here, because at the moment it's trying to break the lows and it's kinda doing it. But if it fails off of it now, if it comes back, okay, now yeah, that partial is due. Yeah, now that partial is due. But the volume was coming in. Yeah, that partial could be nice. Depends where you started, though. Depends where you started. Yeah. 1 hour, minimum 1 hour for sure. I usually do 2 hours, but it's not really sort of again rigid rule. It's not rigid. It's not specifically depends on the hour. It depends on the price action, the upcoming resistance, overhead resistance or supports. UPST is interesting, guys. Keep an eye on that. Probable short. This looks like a 6.50. Deadly though, very deadly. Yeah, I might trade this on the side, guys. I won't call it, but it's a bit more advanced. I'm looking for shorts on it, to be honest. But hey, let me just put something else there. Neo is a bit choppy. Neo chop. Neo is a chop fest. We've got this trend line to worry about. If it does stay true to the trend line, that Neo, and I need this to break. The AMC needs to break the lows. But is it gonna continue? If the SPY is gonna continue to, I'm gonna wait up on this one. I'm gonna wait up. Come on, RDBX. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Take that 6 out. Oh, I need to change this, guys. I don't want to confuse you. AMC looks interesting. UPST I was mentioning, guys. Anybody? Anybody on the 43 rejection? Please, somebody took it. Anyways, Neo, looking in for Neo 1550s. 1550s. Yes, sir. 1551, in fact. I'll take that. 1551s on Neo. It's going to be very quick. If it does take out this trend line and close above that, that's fine. That's a losing trade. I don't mind. But if it does take out the lows here, a chance of it taking the lows of the day is quite high, especially what SPY is doing at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see if it does give us anything. Yeah, UPST. I think the thing is, it was there on the rejection of 43. Because you want your stop to be quite tight. Now, if you had taken anything close to 43, let's say 70, 80s, yes, you could still manage that. But if you take it now, you've got a huge stop to worry about. Now, that could also be a chase trade. Yes, go in with 50%. Yes, that's fine. But your R's aren't that great. I'm all about that reward, guys. Double reward, triple. Yeah, Neo is trying to attack that trend line, and also SPY is also getting into that chop. What? Already tired? What's going on? Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Neo. Come on, Neo. Come on, AMC. Take the lows out. Neo is looking alright. AMC is looking good as well. And my red box on the side is doing great. Yes, sir. UPST is really decent. I mean, that is one of those that will give you good R. I think potential of that. This one giving you multiple R's is extremely possible on that. But let's say if it starts to like climb back, you want to be, if it does climb back now, you want to be very careful shorting it, right? If it starts to trade over 43.50s, you want to be extremely cautious on this one, because it might be going for another attempt to take this out. When it does that after this much drop, usually a sign of reversal. If somehow SPY is bouncing, by the way, so this is gonna get affected by it. We'll see. If by any chance UPST, this is what I actually was hoping for on UPST. Just give me a sec. So on UPST, I was kind of hoping that this rejection would come in like this, and then it will start to create an attempt to these this level here, an attempt, and then we will start to see the drift. And if that was the case, I would have been on it like a hawk, but I wasn't. It didn't do that. I might exit Neo. Just gonna wait up on it, see what SPY does around that VWAP area here, as you can see. Just gonna wait up on Neo, but if it starts to lift itself up, I might be quick on the exit as well. But so far so good, looks all right. The only issue is SPY. Ooh, there goes the neighborhood. Let's remove that. Yes, sir. Okay, UPST, decent, Neo decent, AMC looking alright. Yeah, I'm happy with those. I'm gonna stick to them. Dude, the one we missed is SIGA. Yeah, we keep missing good setups and getting caught up in one of those, you know? May 19. I need to change the thumbnail. Shows 19 May. 23rd, right? 23rd. Look at this rejection from, I mean, although it's a small one, but rejection to the tick from the VWAP on SPY. 4210, this might be, I'm really tempted to chase it. But I want to wait. Okay, that SPY is again back to above the VWAP. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. Right, guys, so I'm going to be exiting early on Neo, looking to exit. I've still got 393 level on SPY that I'm watching, 393 level. So this could be one of those, you know, the spike above the VWAP goes over and under, things like that. So just going to be patient a little bit more. There goes your UPST. It's about to go. It's about to. That's what I feel like. It's about to go. UPST. And there it goes. 42 breaks and 4180 breaks. Then you're going to hit that 41 straight away. There it goes. There it goes. That's your wash. More wash might be coming in if the volume comes in, which I believe it will. There it goes. 42 breaks all the way to 4170, 60s in fact. So that's a really decent wash. So that's why it's extremely important to actually time your entries right. That's why I'm I'm very fussy on my entries. Because if you get the right entry, there's so many ways you can play the stock. Yeah, SPY is just, yeah, it's breaking the high. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I'm out of Neo. And I'm thinking of going out on AMC as well. Out of Neo, break even. 1553, something like that, right there. 1553. I'm not out on AMC yet. AMC, I'm not out yet. No. Very important. What, Silver? Sorry, I didn't get that. Did I miss a chat or something? Yeah, even AMC is just in the middle of nowhere, and it's not doing what I expected to do. It might do it later, but I can't risk things that it might do. So has it done? It has done it, but um, it's not behaving well. That's what I can say. AMC. So I might. I'm looking into exiting AMC, guys, for a break even. For a break even. Tell you what. On the break of VWAP, which is not that far from S1170, it's about 5 cents. I'm gonna give it a 5 cents room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, entries are really crucial. Yeah, AMC's. I'm gonna be out, guys. 1160. Looking into exiting AMC. Just waiting on that VWAP 1170 break and then holds. Then I might get out on it very quickly. Remember, on AMC our initial stop was here, right? 11 to 20 cents. Now it's like 5-7 cents. Will probably, if it does take us out, if it does, but we'll see. Just trying to give it a fighting chance. AMD. Look at the one we missed though. Hey, Sega. Look at the one. I mean, yeah. Come on, red box. You gotta take that 6 out and stay there. AMC is now looking good. AMC is looking good. Neo. AMC is better looking chart than Neo. Neo from here onwards, 230s, sorry, 250s all the way to now. It's actually been like really like within that range. Really, it hasn't broken the range, but here at least AMC, we've got some moves within that. So if I were to take any of these, it probably would be AMC according to the intraday chart. Now the daily chart might be different. Yeah, very clean on the Sega Wika. Yay! I'm level 3, baby. On Discord. I hit level 3. I think it's very easy to hit levels on these. Ooh, that's see that was what it doing? Okay, all right. Yeah. AMC. Come on. Just being extra patient with it. But I don't think it's not looking good. That's what I can say. He ain't looking good. So thinking of, yeah, I'm gonna be out. 1170s, break of 1170. I'm out. Break of 1170s. Let's see. 70s. If you're gonna break. Otherwise, don't play with me. AMC break of 1170s. I'll be out. Yes, I am being very tight on it. I just don't want to get caught in the reversal. Spy was doing kind of like not a good price action that I wanted to see for a short. But it's playing around though. It's playing around. Yeah, it usually does. The problem is AMC. To be honest, if you can catch it the right time, right day, it doesn't. So the fact that it's doing this, we might be too early, Silver. We are too early. We might not be. We are. What am I saying? We are too early. So if it's gonna move, it does move some decent, decent range. Yeah. I've had so much success with the AMC. The only issue with that is you have to wait for the right day, which means that daily chart analysis is crucial on AMC. If you take every day, if you trade AMC every day, you probably will be negative on it. That's why it's very extremely. The reason why I put it today is because daily, right? Because of its daily. Right. What else? Anybody seeing anything? Nothing. Okay, so when I Silver, when I say backside of the move, this is not a good example, right? We were talking about UPST, right? It is always something. No, it's not the UPST. Which one did I take on the side? Let me have a look at my platform. Oh yeah, RDBX. So this was moving really sort of fast with really decent momentum. Trading anything here at the front, that's front side. That's just like stepping in front of a train. You want to see some sort of a price action at the high of days. You want to wait for it to sort of kind of give you a hint that that might be the momentum has run out. So for me, right over there, this price action was the one. Now on this one, I cannot specifically explain. It's just one of those things. Now this is kind of a bit worrying if you were short on it. I'm already done with it anyways. But the fact that it came back and reclaimed the VWAP, and this whole reversal didn't go far, is kind of telling me that this might have some more room to the upside. So this might give us some opportunity for the longs. But I think if you were gonna do that, you might have to leave some bigger room for your stop, because this will chop around like that. It's choppy. It's choppy price action, guys. That's how you say it, isn't it? In the US, choppy. Am I exaggerating it? It's chop, guys. And I think in the British accent would be it's chop. I don't have a British accent. I live in the UK, but I don't have a. Oh, things are looking good, guys. Come on, let's go. AMC is looking good now, and AMD though, AMD. Anybody was paying attention to that? Nvidia. Let's have a look at Nvidia. And Neo, I think if you're still in it, might be looking good now. In fact, I want to short it. Hey, Darkness, what's up? Darkness has fallen. I like your name, man. Yeah, but I had it a long time ago, though. That's just yeah, no. It's been ages. Ooh, RDBX. Ooh, Nvidia. So that means, what about AMD? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so these semiconductors are they? No, it's just Nvidia and AMD. Interesting. What's going on, Darkness? What's up? Come on, Spy's playing with us. Spy's just playing with us. It's Monday, guys, so just expect this. Definitely expect that. Now, have a look at this one. If it starts to break that, the highs were 1170s, right? I did mention 1170s break. Let's say 1172, 73s, I'll be out. But now, look at SPY. SPY is gaining really good momentum, so you can exit early right now, even. But I'm going to stick to that original stop of 1173s, which is not too far from my entry. Just about 5 cents loser if I'm going to get taken out. Yeah. Yeah, Neo was very strange. Nvidia, choppy though. Just remember, these ones have a big sort of relationship when it comes to price action to the SPY, so you cannot ignore that. Let's have a look at your positive Tesla. Tesla has been beaten down as well. Remember, oh wow, that's relative strength coming in. This is what you call relative strength. And this looks good, but you might have to wait for you to get a good entry. You can't at the moment. Chasing this will be kind of silly, to be honest. So if Tesla is doing that, obviously Neo would have popped, right? Neo would have popped. There it goes. Yeah. So my early entry for a break even was the right decision on this, in this case. And I'm out of AMC, by the way. Hard stop hit. 1173s. Yes, sir. And things are changing now. Things are changing. Hopefully for the better, and it stays this way. AMC, what was your stop at? 11, I hope 1170 somethings, right? So that's okay, I think. 0.7 hour for the day. Not too bad, buddy, not too bad. Remember, Silver, we are looking at a choppy day today, right? Mondays, choppy days. Not much of continuation on things that we took. So if your day on Monday, choppy days are like 0.7 hour, even if it's red, if it's small red, then you've done the right thing, in my opinion. Because those days, listen, it only takes one day for you to make up something for the whole week. Only takes one day. Because remember that market is always in range, in let's say in chop, and it's almost about 70% of the time is in chop. That 30%, you got to be there to catch it, right? So that's why we come here every day, trying to catch that 30%. SPY is at a crucial level, high of day, and a rejection coming in a little bit. Let's see whether it has the strength to actually take that out. Now, what if it takes it out? What is next? Well, as I mentioned earlier, there's not much of an overhead resistance, to be honest, but it could create one like this. This was like 39450. As far as I know, over there wasn't much of a level, to be honest. So it usually creates its own levels during that day. Dude, why am I feeling so? Let me just grab this. You do, Darkness, you do options? I do options on the side. Yes, sir, I do options, but it's only for basically a very, very simple strategy, calls and puts. That's it. That's all I know about options. And that's all I need to know to make money. I don't need to know iron condor, butterflies. Lovely names, though. If you are actually on ETF, look, if right now SPY is in a good position, to be honest, right now. I'm not giving you any obviously investment advice. It's, I think, in my opinion, we've had. Forget about these lines. I can't get rid of it from the intraday chart. These are my intraday charts. Actually, let me move on to the other one because we are actually talking about these things. Might as well, right? Yeah, straddles. That's the only thing I have played once in a while, but you've got to be, yeah, that has to be your full concentration though. That's the thing, and I can't. Is it worth it? Maybe not. I do well on other aspects of trading, so I don't really need to play straddles on earnings, because you do require like your whole concentration on that. And if you're going to use that strategy, then you might as well put everything in it, as in when it comes to time and effort, right? I've got a lot of other things like investments, swing ideas, and yeah, I even dabble in futures, guys, whether you know it or not. So it's just I just don't have time. I want to keep. That's why my approach is very simple, so that it's easier for me to like keep track of things and not get overboard with information. Okay, guys, we are looking at AMC. Daily I don't like for a possible long, but if SPY starts to take the 395s, then we might be looking at these, even Neo, possible. Like, what was the one that we were watching? No, not Tesla. Nvidia. AMDs. Not yet. So let's just keep that. Yeah, purely stocks and ETFs. Yeah, when it comes to ETF, it's basically The ones that are quite liquid, basically, like you would say, your UVXYs and SPYs and Oxys and all that. Is Oxy in the ETF? I believe it is. But anyways, those kind of ETFs really. I do tend to, yeah, that's all you need, darkness. Come on, I mean, SPY. If you trade SPY, that's all you need. Especially when it comes to options, you don't want to be trading something that's not liquid. Uh, SPY is the best one. Just stick to it. When I used to trade futures, we only traded SPY, the mini S&Ps, E-minis, and the currency futures. Look at that. Tesla looks like a long now, guys. Tesla long. Hold on. Let me just look at that Tesla. Is there an opportunity there? I will take it. If there is an opportunity. What's our stop? 663s and then now 667s. $4 though. $5 stop, I think. Let's have a look. Let's see. 667 and 663. So that's $4 stop. Interesting. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for the SPY to do something. Let's see what Apple's doing. Oh, Apple is relatively strong as well. You know what? The SPY is a bit strange today. It wants to take the highs out, but it's really reluctant. Like it's just doesn't feel comfortable taking the highs out, but it is trying to do that now. Let's see if it takes the highs out. And I'm looking at Tesla for longs, guys. 6750, 6750. Amen, baby. 66750. I might have changed this bad boy, but that's fine. I'm going in a very low amount. Somewhere there, guys. Somewhere there. Stop is going to be under the break of the lows. I'm quite comfortable with giving it a good amount of space. Somewhere there. Let's go. All right, Silver, you're off. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, take it easy. Catch you tomorrow. What on the SPYs? On the SPYs, you're waiting for a bigger pullback. Yeah, you could wait for it, for sure. Yeah, so that could have been early on Tesla. Let's just wait up on that. Could have been early. Yeah, that was the rejection though. Let's wait up. On Tesla, yeah, looks like that's going to be a full stop. Let's see. Yeah, I'm out, guys. I gave back a little bit more than I expected on this one, to be honest. I was supposed to get out here because of my mental stop. I couldn't, so I had to exit here at the lows of the other last candle. Still manageable though. Went in with small amount, but this could be the bigger pullback we were waiting. But I don't like what it did now. Now longs, very, very difficult. Yeah, I mean, on that one, just a bit too early. I was looking for that little micro pullback, and then we are looking at You see this level here, right? But then again, with these Teslas, it relies on the S&P as well. You see that little bounce, right? So the exit, I gave it a little bit of a chance because sometimes Tesla then does tend to do that. But since this has closed completely, that's out of question now. It's already done. You wanna do Dark? You wanna do Discord? I don't want to confuse people as well, like on the stream. Let's hold on. Trade chat. Wow, RDBX is wow. Okay, it's continuing, guys. This is what I meant by RDBX. Be careful if you're gonna be like, um, if you think that this is gonna fade off after that. Actually, I did take short on it here somewhere, and then I exited somewhere there. Not much of a small little profit, but right over here, I was mentioning, guys, this is curling, and just get ready for this to pop. And now it's attacking that with some volume. So let's see what it does. It has been running today, so this is a momentum stock, and yeah, pops. And if it does have that momentum, it might take that out. Yeah. So let's look at the which one you want to use. Are you in Discord, Darkness? Dude, I need my legs. What's up, Flash?
What's going on?
What's up, man? How's it going? You right?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on, let me just just.
Oh, I turned off the YouTube volume because it was coming from my speaker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think there's an echo, right?
Wait, can you talk again so I can hear you?
Was 1 2 1 2 testing. Can you hear me
No,
properly though? Can you understand me?
it sounds fine.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Hey, are you a scalp trader or do you like hold your day trades a little bit long?
I don't scalp things. I don't. Although sometimes I'll exit really quickly, but usually I do hold things. Like, let's say my average hold time is about I would say 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh,
Now that you can call it a scalp, but sometimes it can go for hours. The holding time. Sometimes it goes for the whole day as well. Depends on the price action of that specific stock. Yeah.
oh yeah. I'm bullish on Tesla. I just need a pullback.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was just a bit too like it's kind of like a more of a scalp approach there. Um,
Yeah.
there might be an opportunity later on.
It's starting to pull back pretty good too.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
AMD is like dying.
Which one? AMD?
Yeah, AMD. But the
Yeah,
rest of the like good stocks are still up, but AMD is like it wants to keep going down.
yeah,
But Apple and Microsoft is helping the market to stay up.
yeah. They are relatively strong though today.
Yeah.
See, the thing is with these big names, it's more.
I might have to get in right here. right now. That
Yeah,
market.
it's I was looking at it. It's a bit late.
Yeah. Oh man.
This would be a chase. But if it does pull back a little bit,
If it pulls back with a little, with a red candlestick, I might get in.
yeah,
Oh.
noise. Yeah, that's just that.
I day trade these little the option contracts. I like scalp them. So
You scalp them on options?
yeah. Well, yeah, because it gives me a good delta spread ratio.
Yeah.
Because the spread and bid is like $50
All right.
for the bid and ask. It's like
Mm.
a $50
Yeah,
spread, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
the delta is is 50, but it moves
It's
by
still
$5.
it
So
it works out better. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, on these
yeah.
big names, you can definitely do that for sure.
Because if you times that 50 by, because Tesla's moving like by $5 every
Oh yeah,
like a minute or 2 minutes.
yeah,
So the delta at 50, and the stock is moving by $5. It's like $250
yeah.
per $5 it moves. So
No, yeah. I mean, I don't normally trade Tesla when it comes to when on the stocks, day trade stock. But the options, yeah, I do tend to trade the Apples and your AMDs, Teslas on options. But I don't really sort of talk about it on the stream, is
oh,
because it's just I want to keep it specifically for stocks on the stream.
oh,
That's why I don't talk about it. But I do trade them on the side on options. It's
oh.
different sort of strategies,
Tesla
but
went
those strategies are mostly swing. To be honest, it's not scalping or day trading.
Tesla just went back down a little. Yeah, back down.
Yeah, at the moment I'm just leaving everything alone because I don't see anything that my setup or strategies are calling out. Just gonna leave it alone. The only thing I see is Neo is trying to sort of Neo is looking
Yeah,
like it wants to take out the lows.
AMD and Nvidia is like driving the market to go down.
Yeah, they are quite weak. Yeah. What's our Apple doing? They are quite
Apple,
relatively strong. It's holding the market up.
Apple's the strongest right now.
Yeah,
That's bullish, holding the
yeah,
market
yeah,
together.
yeah. Usually, if Apple is strong or like names like these are strong, they usually hold the market up.
Yeah, and Microsoft too. Microsoft's the second strongest after Apple.
Just be careful in doing it right now. It's just in that chop, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, nice one, solid. That's the way to go. I mean, we did like we were talking about this like when you first started out having a very strong bias. Not very. You should be able to change your bias according to the price action at that point. A lot of people come in with a very strong bias and they get hurt bad because even though price action is showing them otherwise, they're just stuck to that bias and they just can't get out. So yeah,
Yeah, if I'm wrong, I immediately just get out right away.
yeah,
I might
that's
take
the
a
you know.
small loss and take.
See, that's the thing. It takes a lot of time to actually go be able to do that. It just doesn't happen straight away, does it? How long have you
Well,
been trading though?
I use this. I use the active trader on Thinkorswim, and
Right.
then it will immediately sell the option fast, so I don't have to. Like, well, I could use stops, but I don't. That takes up time to set up the stop for me, so I just do it. I just manually just
Yeah.
sell it myself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
same
do.
thing, same thing. I mostly do manual stops. Especially the first time I enter the stock, I will go manual on it, mental stop, and then once it starts to sort of trade for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll start looking for the hard stops. But mostly, yeah, mental stops.
Yeah, AMD is really strong. It's driving the market go down. Still.
Yeah, I mean, guys, on the stream, I don't want to confuse you. I am talking to Flash on Discord voice. So sorry if I'm confusing you. I think Solid, you're saying 1 year. I was asking Flash how long has he been trading. I know you how long you've been trading. I need to sort this out because we could have a good conversation on the Discord on the voice. That's something we could probably take it forward if everybody wants it, but I'll have to set up my kids so that it doesn't really confuse you when I'm talking to you, Flash. And I also want to sort of keep active on the stream as well. So how are we? I mean, I need to find a way to do that.
What do you ask? Are you asking for the voice chat to go on the YouTube or?
No, not necessarily. What I would need to set up another mic maybe for just for the Discord.
Oh, so it won't go on your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
The voice? Yeah. Oh,
because at the moment, as far as I know, my voice is being recorded on the stream and not yours.
okay.
This is what I mean. So either we have to record everybody's voice on the uh, on the chat on the stream, or not at all, right? Or it's just keep it separate. You know what I mean? Now, I think keeping it separate might be better for us to begin with.
Okay.
Because the thing is, look, if even if I don't stream, right? If I'm in front of the PC, let's say power hour, right? We could come down to the Discord and start to use the voice channel, and if anybody wants to, we can talk about ideas, right?
No, yeah. Yep.
All right, have a look at Tesla now.
Yeah.
Look, let's wait for it. 660 is, but I mean, I don't trade this. This is not my setup, but it looks like if it starts to break that 664s, that could be something decent there. Anything before that might be
Right
early.
now it's still above VWAP. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is still above VWAP, but that's not the deciding factor all the time.
Yeah, I'm looking at the volume. The volume is starting to go very low too. I'm looking
Yeah,
at the volume.
from the move, the main move, that those three candles, and to the pullback, yes, volumes are lower. Yeah. Apple is looking like a sliding. Apple is, so that's gonna bring in SPY down a little bit. It looks like it wants to. Interesting. Solid. Tell me, can you hear flashes sound? Like, does it come through? Can you hear him? Anybody in the stream, guys? Can you hear Flash? By the way, Flash is black. Sorry, the darkness, blackness, darkness on YouTube. Oh no, that's what I thought. He cannot hear you, so that it must be damn confusing for for Solid to be listening to me and talking to you. Right, that's why I need two mics. Yeah.
Oh, I might need. No, looks. Oh, never mind. Still looking.
I feel like I want to short Apple. The 140s. The only issue is just over the VWAP, and the potential for a big reward might not be there. So if anything, it's going to be scalp. So if that's the case, then the SPY looking heavy, and also Tesla might be going down a little bit. Yeah, there it goes. I talk to myself all the time. Yeah, I know that, Solid. You do. Me too, man. I'm used to it, so I'm kind of cool with it. I'm fine with it. Interesting. Right here on Tesla is bouncing nicely. We'll see if it does take out that 66150. And also SPY is bouncing, so this might be a good area there, Flash.
This is a good area right here.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, right.
Just waiting for the confirmation. Oh, it wants to go up, but I don't know if I should get in yet.
You could probably use like what do you use? What time frame do you use? Do you watch any charts?
I do 1 minute time frame.
1 minute, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, all right, I'm in.
Yeah. I'm trying to get this. No, for me, I don't see anything, guys. I apart from RDBX, there's not much I see, to be honest. RDBX. RDBX might provide something decent later on, so I'm watching that. What else? Do you see anything else solid? Looking good on Tesla. Tesla is not bad. I might actually join you, Flash. I might join you. I'm just waiting for a slight bit of a more confirmation on it. I'm just worried about Apple, where Apple is. Apple is looking like a short to me, so I'm just worried about Apple taking the SPY with it, thus taking Tesla with it as well. So that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, that's the whole idea. That's what I'm looking at as well. Solid. We're looking at Tesla for possible longs. Okay, Apple's looking good. I might actually. All right, 660.05s. Just waiting.
You should buy it like around the 67s.
Just waiting. Just waiting. 650. Volume is lower. It's gonna bring a volume 660 40s.
Alright, I just bought another one.
660 40s, guys. I am long Apple 40 something, I think. 660 40, 660 43, I believe it was. Something like that. Okay, so long Apple's, sorry, Tesla 660 43. There it goes.
Alright, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Let's go.
I told you.
Let's go. The lows, the swing lows would be the stop.
There we go.
Or the break of the VWAP, guys.
See, with these Tesla option contracts, 50 delta and it's moving by $5, that's $250 right there. I bought two of them.
Nice.
I like it because it moves by $5 every 2 minutes.
Yeah. These kind of stocks could be exhilarating, isn't it? The thing is, if you wait at the right timing, they can actually, either like give you the result very promptly, like whether you get out or get something out of it. 660, 50.
Yeah, we'll is a quick skill.
So you normally scalp it, yeah?
Yeah, because I need to get guaranteed money. I don't like to wait for it because it might go the other way.
Yeah, but I mean, how many trades you take every day? It's looking
About
good. Tesla is looking good, by the way, guys. It's breaking
yeah,
that 665.
I could have held it, but nah, I'd rather just take the money because I want guaranteed money.
No,
But
different approach. Different approach. I would say, yeah. Everybody has
so
everybody.
if I like buy like 10 contracts, then I would like sell 8 of them, then I would just hold two.
Yeah.
That's another way to do it.
I'm just gonna stick obviously to for it to. I'm thinking 670s for a partial and then 665s, 675s.
What, the Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have bought it when it was down.
Was
when
that?
I bought, you should have bought it when I bought it when it was under 660.
No, I already bought it at 660. I'm in 660 40s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't check the stream, or you just.
Oh no, I'm not looking at the stream. I'm
Oh,
just
okay. If you look at the stream, I did mention it 660 40s. That's where I bought it. I haven't taken my partial. That's I'm talking about partials being 670s and 675s.
okay.
Apple's broken that area where I was watching. That was the confirmation for me.
Oh,
And
did you
now,
buy Tesla as a stock?
yeah, as a stock, yeah,
Oh, that's expensive.
it can be, yeah. But I have, yeah, yeah. It's just
I
you
can't
gotta
wait
use the
until
margins though, obviously with it.
I can't wait until Amazon and Google do a stock split.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna
absolutely,
there's gonna be a lot of volatility once it does that.
yeah, for sure.
Both of those stocks are gonna be like $200.
Oh, that'll be lovely. Spy's broken the highs, guys, high of day. So again, with Spy today, I've noticed is even though it breaks, it just like it's very reluctant to carry on its strength. So just gonna be a bit careful on. Tesla partialed out, partialed on Tesla, guys. About 450s. Partial taken on Tesla. Just don't like how it's rejecting from 660, 70s, 80s. But that's just like 30%, and then 670s and 675 break, hopefully. We shall see. Yeah, I think Microsoft and Apple was the strongest out of them, solid. I would have definitely, if I was looking at entries, it would have been those two. The ones that were actually pulling the market down was probably part of it was Nvidia's and AMD's.
Yeah, AMD hit a bottom
Yeah,
and crossed the VWAP, so and Nvidia too.
yeah,
Nvidia
those
hit
two tend to trade well, really like in line together.
yeah. Apple and Microsoft sometimes trade along together too.
Oh, absolutely. Because they're in the same sector, so I sometimes watch the semiconductor sector, but if you look at Apple, that usually gives you the clue. No, no, no. I didn't take Apple short. I was planning to, but you can see why I said that. But once it started to break, that was a confirmation for me to take Tesla long because I was looking for longs on Tesla. In fact, I took it a bit too early earlier. Um, but yeah, I'm only in Tesla long at the moment, partialed out, and stop just at the lows, swing lows.
Mm-hmm.
Flash, what I'm gonna do is, if we are gonna do this on the Discord, right? I'm gonna have another mic set up so that I can talk to you or the people in Discord in voice, and as well as not confusing the stream. So yeah, I mean, let's end this here, because I think stream is gonna get confused like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
you join up in the stream if you want, but eventually I'll have to find another mic so that I can flip in between. If I'm talking to you, for example, I can just mute the stream for a minute, and then we just yeah,
okay.
let's do it
All
that
right.
way.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
All right.
I'll see you in
Yeah.
the see you, buddy. So Apple is still looking good, solid, looking decent. It's trying to break that 140, 150. Yeah, it does usually do that before earnings, yeah, because a lot of people might be expecting something different, different than anticipated. On on Tesla, if it does break that 660 under 660, I'll get out for break even or something. I had some okay partial on it, but I really, I mean, you could be very patient with it as long as it's staying over VWAP. You're still good to go as long as you know your Tesla, not Tesla, SPY is actually staying above there. So Tesla could be a bit choppy. So you got to be patient with it. There it goes, red box. This is what I was waiting for on red box. There's your, yeah. So I think this might be the start of a move down. Don't like the wicks though, but it could be a good opportunity. So I'm looking for possible shorts on red box. Red box. 617s. Right now I'm seeing 617s, 15s. All right, Tesla out for a break even. Tesla out for a break even on the remainder of the position. Just with a partial, came out with a partial. 16, 612, 612. I'm looking at the red box. 612s, 613s. The problem is the volume isn't there. Could be tricky though, this one. The volume isn't there. So it drops. If you look at the red box, it drops, but it looks like a backside of the move though. That's the thing. The volume is coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna look into shorting this red box 610s, 610s. Yeah, short red box 610s. That's probably gonna be my last trade for the day. Stop is gonna be break of the VWAP. So short red box 610s. Stop around, I would say 630s, 630s to 640s. Yeah, this might have been too early, Tesla. I'm just, that's the thing with me. My style, it's like I chase momentum, and these big names don't really go well with the trade management on my style. Most of the time, I will get wicked out of a trade. Uh, that's why it's more like sort of profitable for me to be looking for like mid-range float stocks or low range low floats. Not necessarily very low float, but like mid-range. Um, but yeah, that one is just still we are kind of like not seeing any sort of direction at the moment. Yes, there is a main directions to the upside on Tesla and Apple, and this is a pullback basically. So this could actually sort of start to take off slowly. As you can see, it's taking off the highs now. SPY. Well, it's attempting to at least. Seems like it wants to. If that's the case, Apple might be looking to take out the highs as well. And if that's the case, Tesla's exit would be bad. Yeah, lovely. I managed to get in. I think you went, Flash, you went in a little bit early here. At that point, if you look at Apple, Apple was staying here. And as long as it was under that, I wasn't going to trade it. And once it starts breaking that, that's when I actually started to trade Tesla. So Tesla was a good timed entry with a partial and an exit. So red box is looking good. I'm waiting for it to break the 580s. Once it breaks that, I think we might have some momentum to the downside. It has to break that though, 580s to 585s. If that gets broken, we might have some decent moves down. But if it starts to hold, then I don't mind getting exiting early as well. There it goes. SPY broke on the highs, so that means Tesla is also bouncing. Surprisingly, Apple is not taking the highs out, so it's just, yeah, it's kind of stalling. Yeah, I think it's ideal if you can, if you're used to options, you can scalp these ones because they are liquid enough in the options. Definitely, you can do that. Especially with the high price stocks, it's kind of hard to do it on as it stocks. Applied volatility. There it goes, DBX. My DBX is trying to take out that 590. Looking good. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So things are slowing down right now. So I might not look into any more trades now, apart from RDBX at the moment. I need to manage that. See, the thing is with Tesla, I mean, the way it was trading earlier when I exited, SPY was bouncing, hitting the highs, and showing strength. But Tesla was like, it had moved yet, but the pullback was much bigger. That's why I was afraid. Like, it's one of those like it starts to weaken. When SPY starts to pull back, this is gonna have much bigger pullback. At this point, SPY seems like it wants to a little bit. Even a little bit of a pullback is big on Tesla, so that's why you have to be quite careful, especially if you have a winner. So seems like that's the plan. Plan worked out. But now, from now, like from what time is it there? 11, is it? In the, in New York? Probably 11, right? Yeah, after 11, I do tend to be very careful taking any more trades. Unless you're looking for specific patterns that happens during midday. Right? Yeah. Flash, have you been trading options for a while? How long have you been trading? Doo-doo. Financials are quite strong today, guys. Financials. Okay, good amount of time for just options or some others as well. What else have you traded? What else, my man? PBR, looking at PBR or a good daily PBR. Right, PBR, if you look at PBR, guys, looks like an possible shorting opportunity on PBR. But a range, I just don't like the range. I'll leave it alone. Range is bad. Range is bad. Ooh, AMD looks interesting, guys, for a long. AMD looks interesting. But it is relatively weak stock, though, but it's picking up. It's only recently, like last hour, is showing strength. So this could pop. This could be okay. It's just a bit late though for me. AMD looks good though, by the way. I might not take it because I have to go, but if I was to, I'll concentrate on that. SLB. Let's have a look. Trying to find something. tough though. Solid. That's at the moment. It could be either way. Daily seems like short, to be honest, on AMC, and it's, as you can see, it's in the middle of nowhere. Kind of difficult. At this point, it's very difficult. I mean, try to not take any more trades unless you have a clear sort of edge. We're talking like just that. If anything, I'm inclined towards short, to be honest, on AMC. But hey, that's just me. Flash, how did you find my channel? 34, 34, 46, SYF, TNT. AT&T is looking strong. Oh, it comes on YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it didn't used to. No, I mean, if it does, did you have to like scroll down the page, or does it come out right at the top or something? The first time you noticed. Because I'm intrigued about this whole how does YouTube's algorithms work. Doesn't seem like it pushes my content to you know viewers. Seems like. So yeah, I mean that's probably why people are not like. But anyways, we are. I mean, it's new anyways. This channel is quite fairly new, so it's gonna pick up hopefully. We shall see. Well, let me just explain. Well, not really explain. I'm just gonna end the stream soon, because it seems like there wouldn't be much of an opportunity unless power hour maybe. So I'm not gonna get involved in this chop right there. Spy has actually gone all the way from 390.75s, 390.50s, all the way to 396s. If you look at the daily on Spy, let's have a look. Where's Spy? Right, so if you look at the daily, it's like within the obviously very small range compared to obviously Friday. Now, whether it makes a bigger range or not is, to be honest, I'm not going to be here to watch it. As it stands, it seems like it's having a really hard time taking, just continuing to show strength. So it might be one of those days that is actually very small, narrow range. And if that's the case, you are going to get chopped around a lot. So be careful if you're trading. Trying to take quick profits if you can. Don't expect too much of a move. Unless if you're trading something completely, something like, let's say, RDBX, which is, not much to do with SPY, right? But if you're trading anything like your Apples, your AMDs, Teslas, just be careful. We might see some sort of a rejection coming in towards the VWAP again, and maybe another bounce. Depends really. I can't really tell. It's just too small of a range for you to actually have an edge, or at least for me. So Number 4. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. That's not bad, actually. I thought mine just gets disappeared. Let's search it, actually. Let's search it, guys, while we're not doing anything. Right? Let me just put this as a incognito. So this is our incognito window, right? Let's go YouTube. Reject. What if I reject that? Whatever. Look at Mr. Beast. All right. Let's search for. What do I search for? Live day trading. Right. So that's. I know these guys. Yep, these guys. I don't know this guy day trading stocks. Oh, 120 watching. Not bad. Not bad. Trading money. So where's mine then? You see what I mean? There you go. You see, you can't find mine. There you go. I mean, you might have gotten lucky to find mine on the, but look at that, right? Now it all depends as well what your content is as well. Okay, let me just type day trading. Day trading. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you have to filter it by live, isn't it? Did you say you filtered it by live? I don't even know how to filter. But anyways, as you can see, it's bad. Live, yeah. So let's have a look. Oh, there it goes. All right, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So guys, if you are gonna search for me, you will have to search for day trading, or better to search for YB trading. If you do YB trading, obviously that's gonna be like the top search, as you can see. There you go. But if you are searching for trading, day trading, you have to filter out the rest of the things apart from like just select the live filter. So if you do select the live one, I should be right 5th, 6th, somewhere there. There you go. Yeah. I need to work on this to get it up here somewhere. Even though people don't look, not everybody filters this out. In fact, I don't use this a lot. So a lot of people will be searching like this, Flash. So as you can see, that's why we're not seeing a lot of people joining us in the stream at the moment, because YouTube's algorithm is not pushing our content enough. Barely, as you can see. Look at that. I might have gone down the 3 digits. Yeah. Bro. Yeah, we gotta fix that, guys. We gotta fix that. Hopefully one day we'll be here, guys. One day we'll be here. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't filter it out that much. That's just me. I'm thinking that way. Maybe I'm wrong. They just search for what the thing is. They search. Oh wow, SPY is taking the highs out. So, okay. Anyways, here's the thing with YouTube though. It's made it so easy for people to find something that they're looking for. Like, let me just bring it back again. So normally what I would do is I'll just YouTube this, right? And if I'm looking for something like, I don't know, like options trading, right? So as you can see, right there, your live is also there at the pages, right? On the pages. Although on this one there's not much, but if we look at, let's say, stock trading. You see that live This one comes on the live as well as on the main sort of searches without the filter right at the top. And I don't know how they do it. It's probably another one. So you can clearly see the live sections, right? So people do tend to really like not take. I mean, they don't. I think they don't do enough work to find the right people. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if that's the case, then I should not be worried too much because they can literally find me on the fourth. We come on the fourth, guys. Yay. No, it's not fourth now. I think it's, spice climbing. So at the end of the solid, this might have been then along if the spice shows, start to show strength because it's already breaking that pennant. Clickbait, those are the things I feel a bit like I don't I it's like I don't want to do that. If I stick to my like content being original and genuine, rather than trying to sort of find people who are just going to be here for like a day or so and then that's it. As you might notice, like people who've actually followed me, they are always with us, um, because they might think I'm like, I hope that's the case, that I am actually giving them something others don't. Um, be it some rants over when things are like really quiet, some educational content, or thinking about talking about other things. Like it could be anything, but as long as I'm trying to sort of give out some decent information for people who are specifically for people who are actually wondering about trading and they're dipping their toes in this market. Yeah, today is doing that spy. Spy is funny, man. Solid. You can't really have it one specific thing and it works all the time. No, it's kind of that's not how it works. Yeah, to be honest, trend lines, you'll be surprised how good they work if you know how to draw them. I've seen a lot of people draw it very very wrong. Like they will start drawing every little swing they see. The trick is if you're using 1 minute, you don't want to be drawing on small little pullbacks like these. You want to draw it on a bigger one. Now, if that's the problem for you, then go to 5 minutes. It makes it easier for you to draw a trend line, right? Look at that. 5 minutes is much easier. So if you're having a hard time drawing trend lines, go up a level on time frames. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, see what it does. RDBX is not doing much. I can exit right now for a break even, which I'm going to do. And then I'm going to be finishing with the trading for the day. Yes, sir. RDBX. Sorry, I was actually on the other side. Sorry, I was mentioning, let me just exit the RDBX first. What's up, Zell? Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, so I'm out of RDBX on just a break even, almost. Just a little bit more than break even, but that's fine. Right there. So now, what were we talking about? Right, trend lines, guys. Yeah, trend lines. Look how important if you draw the right trend line. Look how important that is, right? Look at this. RDBX. This trend line was drawn here, right? This didn't happen. It was drawn here somewhere. At that point, these were the major swings of the day. If I look back, now it might not look like it, but over here, you see that? There's the difference. You don't want to be using the trend line on these small little pullbacks, right? You want to use it on the major swings. That's when the real action happens, when it breaks or when it respects it. Now, I was saying that if you have a hard time drawing trend line on a smaller time frame, let's look at SPY, for example. I was giving SPY's examples. You see this trend line? This is the one he's talking about, solid. So this is probably the one. You want to be using the decent swings, like you could be using this one or this one. Now, once this happened and then the bounce after that, you want to be using this one. So, but a lot of people, what they will do is they will start to draw trend lines like this as well. Duplicate it, and then they will start to draw it like that. You see what I mean? Right, really, really sharp. Sometimes it might work out, but it's just going to chop you around a lot. So trying to keep it to major trend lines instead of the minor ones. Now, if it's difficult on the 1 minute, as I said again, go to 5 minutes. It's easier, right? You see that? Lows to the lows. Boom. Right? Right. You could sometimes there is actually an analysis on the trend line, specifically on the trend lines. So if you do think about it this way, what people would use it is like more like a Fibonacci, the way they use it. And I used to use that as well that way. Let me show you what I mean. What they will start to do is they will start to do it like this, right? They will start to use it like that. Then let me just do it another one. So if you have a decent trend going, then you can always do it this way. Come on. Right? So we've got three trend lines going. These are all being respected, as you can see. The first trend line, and the second one, and the third one, right? So this one will start to expand. So that you can call this the short-term trend line, and then the medium, and then long-term as it starts to play out. This obviously only works when things are trending, like what SPY is doing today. So you can actually do it that way as well if you want to go into trend line analysis. But I wouldn't pay too much attention to trend line. I would, definitely. It should be a part of your trading, but putting everything to trend lines, you have to, every tool in the package, in the charting package, is great if you know how to use it. You just got to know how to use it and when not to use it. That's the secret. When not to use it, when to filter it out, right? Hope that makes sense. And 397, as you can see quite clearly, that level, we've got a pivot point as well as yesterday's, I believe, highs. So that could be a level that it starts to pull back from. But as you can see, as it started to gain momentum, it started to create volume. Volume tells you a lot about the stock, guys. I know this is an ETF, SPY Markets ETF, but when this SPY pulls back, look at this. Look at the initial move. Where was it? Initial move was here, rising volume, right? Not much here, but look at the pullback. Big pullback, but look at the volume. Like, this is a really good example. I want to share this. Hold on. Before I go, guys, let me just cover this. Might help you guys. So, when it does sort of move, we've got a rising volume, right? When it does do a pullback, right? Look at that. So what does it mean, you might ask? Well, what it means is the real move is to the upside. Wherever the volume is to that direction, that's where you want to be going, right? So to the upside, whenever it moves, it creates that rising volume, and when it's pulling back, it's creating declining volume. So you want to pay attention to that specific sort of price action. Volume tells a story about the stock if you pay attention properly. Okay, same goes here. Look at this, beautiful. Look at this example, right? So we've got our move up, and then yes, it's a little bit this was the real move. Hold on, let's just do that. So this was the real move because we are still in the pullback here, and look at that. Look at the rising volume on that, and then this pullback. Look at this pullback. Look at the declining volume on this bad boy. So that is your clue, right? I'll probably cover this in the program properly, way more in detail. Hopefully soon. This will be a project that I should be covering because volume is a big part of any trading system. It has to be, right? Okay, hope that makes sense. Just wanted to cover that. No, no, not really. TOS charts on my laptop and other screens. I have my brokers pack charting as well, and when it comes to purely charting software, yes, Thinkorswim is the one that I rely on mostly. Yeah, if that's your question. So when I explained about the volume, you want to also pay attention to the reverse or inverse or whatever you want to call it, the opposite of what I talked about. Say, for example, a stock is rising with rising volume. That's your healthy uptrend. But if it starts to hit a resistance level and it starts to create some decent volume there and starts to sort of create rising volume on the decline, that's usually your clue that a reversal is about to happen, right? So you want to pay attention to that side of things as well, not just one-sided, right? That's usually the sign for the reversal, and you just just over here the volume is rising. If the pullback is actually with a bigger volume, so you might want to be careful because already SPY is a bit stretched out without a healthy pullback. Size of the candlestick, yes, that's one part of it, but you gotta match that with the volume, right? You gotta match that with the volume. See, for example, here, this momentum, this breakout happened with some decent volume, and then this pullback came in with the declining volume, kinda. So that's what I'm trying to sort of get at. You have to, like, guys, there's a lot of tools in trading. You just gotta use them right. That's all. You gotta use them what works for you as well. Because there are certain things, like I used to use Fibonacci a lot, but then I stopped using it because I can really sort of gauge what the retracement. I used to use a lot of retracements basically. So from this move to this move, that's your 50%, right? Okay. That's probably 23%. That's probably 38%, and then that's 61.8. So I now have to. I don't have to use the Fibonacci retracement. I can look at the chart and realize, okay, that's that pullback or that retracement, right? Things like that doesn't have to be on the chart. What did our Siga do? Oh, beautiful. This is the one we missed, didn't we? We were talking about with silver here. I believe here. Might have been here for a possible short. That's the one we missed. And I was mentioning here, this has a much rather big room to the downside. Yeah, I mean, volume tells on SPY is very difficult to gauge the volume with the price action. On SPY it can do anything, but still volume speaks. Okay, but when it comes to, let's say, something like Siga, right? Volume will speak proper story. Like let's talk about this here, this volume here. Now you know that Siga is gone down, let's say from 15s, all the way 15s, all the way now with this red candle, all the way hitting to 11s. That's a huge move, right? For a $11 stock or $15 stock. That's massive. And this push brought in this massive spike in the volume, right? What does this tell you? Now, if I'm looking at this right now, it looks very weak to me, right? And by looking at this, if my bias to this to this ticker is very, very weak and it's going to continue, what do I expect from it? Well, I need it to be breaking that 11 on the next bar very quickly, but it doesn't, right? And then it just sort of starts to climb and it starts to pull back. It wants to break. I will still be okay with it to stay in this trade, um, because it's actually attacking that 11s. I'm thinking like, well, that volume came in massively. There's a lot of profit taking. Sorry, a lot of stop runs maybe under this. That's probably why it came in like that. But if this volume starts to hold at any level, that is usually also a telltale sign. You might want to take some partials out. See what I mean? So the big pullback came in, you see? Now, after that, whatever happens is definitely different. But if you see something and something doesn't happen, usually a sign that it's either pausing or going for the other side, as you can see. So volume, definitely pay attention to it. Maybe study it more. Just go dig deep. Not too much, but enough so you can actually benefit from it. Yep. Confirmation is key. 100%, I agree, Flash. Confirmation is key. That's why on every single strategy of mine, there is confirmation. It's good to write them down on your setups and strategies. If this, then that. That is my confirmation. If this happens, then I'll take the trade, right? Things like that. It could be as simple as like, okay, well, if you're trading short from a pullback, let's say, you want to say to yourself, well, I'm going to take short only if there is a red candle and if it takes the low of that red candle. If you're taking long, this is not a good example. Well, maybe long, let's say here, pullback longs. So you want to, let's say you say to yourself, well, I've got this setup where it pulls back to 20 EMA and then bounces. Once it bounces, creates a green candle. On the break of that green candle's high, I'll take longs. Things like that. So you've got to have confirmation, and also you have to work with volume with that entry, especially around that entry area. And then comes obviously the last deciding factor will be the tape as well. That helps, not always, especially on the big names, but on the small names, definitely pay attention to the tape. Level 2 usually gives you a better clue. Yeah, on tape reading on the program, yes, I have already created 3 videos on that. So one basic level 2 explanation, what they are, what this is, and what you look for. Just keeping it simple. And then the second one would be like, okay, what do we look for? What sort of patterns or what sort of price action or sort of behavior in level 2 that we look for. And then the third video will be slightly more advanced, which will be like, how do you match this with that? Because tape reading is not just level 2. Level 2 can be very tricky if you don't know how to read the tape, the time and sales. Because there's a lot of games that being played on the level 2, especially when it comes to low floaters. You will see a lot of numbers and it's just fake numbers and they pull it out and things like that. A lot of games that being played, but this doesn't play a game. This is real time. This is what's happening. These are trades. These are not. These are potential trades. These are trades. So which one is important? They're both important, but if I were to choose one, it's probably going to be this one, because these are the ones that are actually happening. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It will be here. Just don't have. Anyways, guys, so that is probably it for the day. Most of my trade, I'm like almost break even, a very, very small red maybe today. Uh, but I think I managed my risk well. Took quite a few trades. Let me go through them actually. Let me go through them. Most of my exits were break even, believe it or not. Neo. Yeah, Neo, as you can see, first trade was a winner. I would still say that's like a break even, maybe even slight red, because we took a partial, always taking partial about 30%, 25%. It's not like even 50%. And I came back and took out the stop, trailing stop. And then the second trade short was actually almost break even, Neo. And then we had AMC. AMC was I'm green on it, okay green I would say, because remember this trailing stop was actually, original stop was here, very tight on AMC. So shorted it here under 1190s and then took some out just before 1150s. So quite a bit of room, about 35 cents I would say, for a possible 15-cent stop. So massive partial. Still, as I said, 30% partial, and then the rest got the stop out, still with a decent. I would say break even. And then the second trade, I tried it again because it was just a chop, and then I thought that was the next move coming down. Daily looked okay, shorted around 1167s, and then got stopped out, I believe, here. Yeah, that was my hard stop there. Very close to, I would say 5 cents or so, very close to break even. Still green on this name. What else do we have? I had Tesla. Tesla is the one that I'm red on. The rest is like break even or green. So this one here, I was a bit too early on it. The idea behind was right at that point. You know, if you look at it this way, we've got your strong, high of day basically. It breaks it nice. Look at this volume, really clean, really clean. And look at the volume on the pullback, nice and low, declining volume. And as it started to, I think I took a here or maybe the next bar when, not really on this one. So I was looking at it here, in fact. So I saw volume slightly rising, and then that was a clue. And then I entered here. Soon after that, it started to drop. But I couldn't have exited, obviously, on this. I don't like chasing for the exit. I wait for this to close, and then low of that, I exited. Kind of like 1 hour, just maybe over 1 hour, that one. And then the next trade that me and Flash took. I think Flash, you took it here somewhere a bit early. I'm not too sure, somewhere there, right? And I took it when Spy and Apple started to actually sort of give us some sort of a curl up. I was waiting for Apple at that point, which was a really good wait. So on this candle, just before it started to move, I took it about 660.40s, I believe. Yeah, there somewhere. Yeah, there somewhere. And then the rest took a partial though. 6 for about $4 partial, and then the rest got stopped out on break even. So I'm still red on it, less than 1 hour red on it. That is pretty much so my day looks very like dull, as in when it comes to the result, as in PNL, like pretty close to break even, I would say. And then lately, that's also this has been a trend. Look at that. I mean, 610s to 613s or 14s. That's 4 cents loser. Pretty close to break even. Slight red. Yeah. That's the result for the day, guys. Anything I missed? Yeah, I did. So, Tesla. Not necessarily. It wasn't a chase. You can call, when I say chase is a different thing. Maybe for you it might be a chase, but let's say for example, you were waiting for this ticker to trade, right? Right here. So I was actually looking at it after on this one, guys. If you can go back to the stream as well, I did mention here when I created this trend line. I said, guys, 545 a decent entry. 555 is an ad, so look out for this one. It's gonna start to run when it starts to break this. So it did. Now I looked at it late. I think I looked at it on this bar that it actually broke already, and those price targets, price entries were already hit. At that point, I said, okay, it's a chase. And definitely after 2 bars, it's definitely a chase, right? That's what I call a chase, right? If you wait for a micro pullback, something like that, that's not a chase, right? If you have a system that backs it. So for me, that was based off of my strategy and setup. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes it does. It's fine. It's one of those things, right? Yeah, but you have to look at it from a different perspective as well, right? You might think overbought on a 1 minute, but it might not be on another time frame. But it's just what I see at that specific time, though. As I always mention, I always trade the momentum, and I try to chase the momentum. Sometimes I might be a bit early. Actually, I am quite early in most cases, which pays off. Which pays off sometimes, and it doesn't sometimes. But overall, um, according to my data, obviously, it does work for me. Yes, sir. Yeah, it might be. It might be for you. Yeah, it depends. Depends. If you have a system that you know is different, though. I don't consider that over. I don't pay too much attention to overbought and oversold. Um, Simply because some I've traded stocks that are like that might look overbought. I will still trade them if it gives me the right setup and it does work well. So it depends on the person. And yeah, look, listen. If your if your setup tells you that do not long at certain specific times, or let's say overbought indicators are showing overbought, you shouldn't. If you had taken that trade, then that's that's the wrong way to do it, right? But if your setup is there and you took it and it's a loser, it's not a big deal. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, the AMC broke the wedge. Which one? AMC? Which wedge did it break? Am I looking at the right thing? Oh, that to the downside, you mean? Not really. Uh, was there a trade solid on AMC? Which one are you talking about? Sorry, I'm like. Yes, cereal. Yeah, solid. I see the trend line that you draw on Discord just now. Yeah, it's pretty similar to what I would do. Yeah, the first swing, as you can see on the 5 minutes, right? What? Sorry, I'm not based in the US. No, I'm not based in the US at the moment. Right now, no. But I wanna. I'm thinking Florida, maybe. But yeah, it's a long story, Zell. Don't worry about it too much. You can't access it at the moment. No, it's just old account. Just shush. Okay. Yeah, spy is clearly overbought. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got wicked out of it on my trailing stop. That's why I did mention as well. Like Tesla is always one of those that you either give it some room for your runner, or you just don't give it room at all, right? Just just be, because if you do give room, you're talking. Let's put Tesla. So entry would be a partial, and then my I was trying to get it as close to my break even as possible. Um, just yeah. If this not, then this definitely would have wicked me out. Just a bit of a chop. For these kind of names, to be honest, it's better to trade the 5 minutes. 5 minutes are much smoother if you can wait for the 5 minutes. 1 minute can be a little bit tough. You just gotta be a little bit zoomed out on it. That's all. But if you can't do that, then yeah, I'll definitely recommend the 5 minutes. But now, if you do that though, your entries will almost always will be late. But that at least gives you a better confirmation. Let's say you've taken 662s and your stop is like lows, just like before, where my stop was, and you will still keep your stop here. Unless this gets taken out, you will still be in the trade, right? But if you do that, you would also, if it does reverse, you will give out way more than I usually give, right? On my After my partial, I almost always get out on very close to break even. Not because it is break even, it's because there's an area to put the stop on if I had taken a partial. So look, if environments are slightly choppy at the time you're trading, then all it matters is just trading it nicely, getting few winners here and there, and that's it. And those days will come where it's gonna run, and those days are the ones that you're gonna benefit from. At least for me, it's like that, anyways. Look at Apple go. Wow. Apple is extremely strong. So this is still holding SPY up. Look at that bad boy. I was mentioning, I think Flash we were talking about earlier, like for swings on Teslas and Apple. I was mentioning like these days might be the right days for a possible swings. I think you when I was saying that, yeah, I think you meant day trading right now. I was actually talking about swing trading. Oh, dude, 139.54. So we're talking right there on the bounce of the VWAP. Okay, beautiful, lovely. It was definitely strong compared to SPY, definitely. Wow, look at that. Look at it go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You took short and then flipped it long. Yeah, yeah. I remember you saying that. Yeah. No, lovely. Awesome stuff. Anyways, guys, listen. It's getting. Look, I don't want to go in these kind of conditions where these. This is where I live. This is where I work, guys. These kind of momentum, right? It could be some decent opportunities. To be honest, doesn't matter. Like, look at the volume coming in. But I have to. Usually, I'm done for first hour and a half. But today, I've stretched it a little bit more, so that's fine. I shall see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST, right? Be there, and we'll take it from there. Until then, take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there. Be healthy. Be happy. All right, guys. Cheers. Doo-doo-doo.